Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we do everything makeup. So do well to hit the subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. Without too much talking, let's go straight to the video. So I'm starting off with priming my eye. So you can use your hand for this, and to set my eyes, like my eyebrow, you can use that as a spoolie. Use a spoolie to shape your brows. And since today we are focusing on the makeup products and makeup tools, not the product, so I won't be emphasizing too much on the product, only the tools. Today is for tools. So I'm going back with the spoolie to comb back the brow. So when you're lining your brow, you should use a flat angle brush, a sharp flat angle brush, so that it will be precise. When you are lining your brow, it will be clean. It won't be, the concealer or the foundation will not be all over the place. So you take your time in doing this, and you can blend it in with your finger if you don't have a brush for that. You use the same brush in lining your upper brow. You blend it in with a finger if you don't have a smaller brush for it. So to set my concealer for my eyeshadow, like my eyeshadow base, I'm using that same flat brush. Then you can blend it in with your finger or a damp beauty blender. So for your eyeshadow, you should use a fluffy brush for your transition color, a fluffy or blending brush. You blend. For my second transition color, I'm using that smaller blending brush to blend my upper brows. So to go in for my cut crease area, I'm using that flat brush. If you don't have any other brush, you can use that same brush that you use for to line your brows. And you can economize, you can just turn it over. In case you're applying two eyeshadow, you turn it over to the other side and use a dabbing motion in applying. So I went back in with that first transition color with that fluffy brush to blend every harsh lines. So to line my eyes, I'm using this small angle brush, since it will be precise when I'm lining the brow. But since I'm using a gel liner, but if you're using a liquid liner, you can go in with the applicator and just use it to line. Using a tweezer, but you guys know I like using my hands alternatively, so I just use the tweezer to press it in, then use my hand. So to moisturize, you can use your hands to moisturize all over your face. And for your foundation, if you are going in for a brush, you should use a dense foundation brush and you do a dabbing motion. If you are going with a beauty blender, it should be damp beauty blender. It should not be wet. If it's wet, you won't like the look. So use it to apply all over your face. You should not forget your neck. So for highlighting, you can use the applicator that comes with the highlighter, or you can use the brush, the flat brush you use for lining your brows. Anyone that works for you. So in my opinion, I think that beauty blender blends in more than using a brush for your concealers. So you can go back in with the same beauty blender you use the other back and then dab it all in so that there will be no harsh lines. To apply, to set my highlighted area, I go in still with my beauty blender and I do this in a dabbing motion. If you are using a brush to set, you dust off the excess powder, then you do a dabbing motion with the brush in all the highlighted part of your face. For contour, I think you can still use the same brush you use in setting. If you're a beginner and you don't have so much brushes, I should do this in a circular motion while you are setting, because if you do in a straight line, you have harsh lines. So use circular motion to contour. So to contour my nose, I usually use a smaller brush because it's more precise, and I start below my brows, then blend it downward. To set all over my face, I use this fluffy brush. I still use a dabbing motion to set all over my face so that my face will be equal, everything will be well blended. For highlighting, I'm using this small precise brush. You know, highlights, if you just touch your face, it stays. So you should be very careful where you drop your highlight because it will be very difficult to remove it. So I highlight the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my cubic bow with this small precise brush. And to highlight my cheeks, I go in with this brush, this flat angle brush, to highlight, and I make sure I blend it in so it not look too artificial. So to set, I'm using the setting spray directly from the bottle. After that, you can fan it to dry. For me, I like using my beauty blender to dab it in. I love beauty blenders. So for my lips, since I use my lip alone, I go in directly with the applicator. But if you are a makeup artist, you should use a brush in applying your lippy. So guys, hope you learned how to use your makeup tools. This is the final look. Hope you learned to use your makeup tools. Don't forget to subscribe. Till the next video. Love you. Bye.